That's better. Hey guys, it's Painfully Average here. It's been a while since we've just talked, and really we've only done it once, and that was the AI video. And if this is your first time in my channel, hi, I'm Painfully Average. I normally do gaming content focused around iRacing or whatever game I decide to play on Xbox, but it's been weird recently. Number one, as you see, channel's been getting posted on less and less. That doesn't mean I'm not on the platform as much, though. I am what one would consider chronically online. Uh, as a college student who is focusing in the area of technology, YouTube and other media outlets are something I frequent on a daily basis. However, one thing I've been noticing recently has not been good and been really troubling, knowing the state of the world currently. This video is not going to be long because everyone knows if it's too long, today's youth will not watch it. Hi there, if you've made it this far. uh, but we're going to hit on a few areas. And number one, why YouTube is just so weird nowadays. We go and we find our favorite creator, and in some points, they're not there anymore. And kind of going over why this is. YouTube is a great place with communities that can be fostered from good content creators. I am not one of those, but you see great people like August the Duck, which great content creator, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, who though he doesn't post much, when he does, videos go boom, and things like that. I mean, it's a world of great people, but with those great people, you see them slowly start to burn out. Not that they're not as popular, but because they stop feeling the will to do it and they experience burnout. Something that I believe's been really agging this on is AI. Now, full disclaimer, I am an AI student. Part of my degree is applied AI. However, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that AI is the best thing ever, because it's not. It is far from it. Many people use it today as a catch-all, when in reality, AI is wrong a lot. Uh, in fact, the number one security risk when it comes to AI, excuse me there, is the over-reliance of AI. And a lot of people will look at you and say, if this is a tool, why shouldn't we use it? And I'm not saying you shouldn't use AI. AI is a great tool, but it should be used as a tool, not as, well, knowledge. AI pulls from sources that sometimes are unreliable or can steal from other people's work. This can be a huge problem when you're someone whose job it is to create content or create works of art. And then to look on the internet and see your work of art be taken and used to train a model to mimic your art style. I mean, just imagine you lose all that business when somebody can copy your style that easily by your own work, which you did not give consent for that to happen. Along with that, YouTube itself has been weird recently. You have ads, ad blockers that are ads, and YouTube's hate of ad blockers. So when you use the product that YouTube themselves are advertising, it makes your YouTube experience impossible. Along with that, there have been a lot of interesting censor words go through YouTube moderation recently, and it's troubling because this is a place you're supposed to foster your community when every time you make a video on a certain topic, it can backfire and then you get in trouble for something somebody else did. Case in point, an August the Duck video, who I mentioned earlier, went over a YouTuber who was basically just, his whole channel was animal abuse. And I believe it still is. This would include putting a hamster in a box and then putting the box in a vending machine and then dispensing the hamster out of the vending machine and yelling at it. Just not good stuff altogether. And his videos are up in normal. Now, August the Duck makes a video on it, and his video gets flagged for animal cruelty, even though he's just showing the other guy's video. Which he even pointed out proves his point that this is animal abuse, according to the TOS of YouTube. And it is outlandish to me, or it's not outlandish, really, seeing how some of these things go these days, that YouTube knows things are wrong, but as long as you're on the front page and making them money, it seems like they don't care quite as much. Now, I don't get paid fully yet by YouTube. I do not have the watch hours. But I would be kind of mad if my video got restricted for that. And I think a lot of people would be. So it's a really weird situation to put yourself into. You have people that make their livelihood doing this, and when they do something slightly wrong, or even if they don't do anything wrong at all, YouTube hits them with the hammer. However, when another channel does something that's just straight up wrong and against the TOS, YouTube can turn a blind eye at times. And that's not great. Especially when it comes to, and the biggest part, advertisements. I personally have not had a YouTube ad in over a year. This is because I do pay for premium, which I know's not something everyone does. But when you use YouTube as much as I do, it pays to have the premium. Not having an ad has been quite delectable. However, it is a luxury. It is something that not everyone can have, and that is 100% all right. However, YouTube does not see it that way. And some creators don't see it that way. YouTube ads are the way that most creators get paid through YouTube. And even more, you can see it, just in their video. YouTube starts putting randomized ads through it, trying to break the video up, and they can try to get money off of it. That's kind of the creator's choice, but at the same time, YouTube also has been automatically putting some of these ads in. However, with that, YouTube's ads have gotten crazy. Seeing ad blockers, which you can't use on the platform without the website dying, or even some not so nice stuff being shown on YouTube's advertisers. YouTube's ad vetting is not the best, and I can say that because one of my videos I put as an ad was hot trash, and they still accepted it. So as long as you're willing to give YouTube money, it doesn't seem they're going to look all too hard in what you're trying to advertise. Which, when anyone can get these advertisements on any channel, it's really rough to see ads of such indecent things, or even things that you just cannot use on the site. Which, a side tangent to that, if YouTube's promoting an ad blocker, I feel like you should be able to use the ad blocker on YouTube since they are the ones promoting it. But it also brings into question, let's say a scam gets promoted on YouTube. and they accept it, is YouTube then on the hook for all the people that fall for the scam? Because they're supposed to have a vetting system and it just sometimes doesn't work. So is this something to look out for? I don't know. It might be crazy and this might be just one big tangent, but hopefully it's a tangent that makes sense. I'm sure we'll do more of these videos soon. Again, this one is a little longer than what I'm used to making as far as just us talking. So I'm going to leave this discussion up to you now in the comments. Whatever you think is going on this website, please let me know. Is there anyone you're liking to watch that just gives you more entertainment? Just in general, I always look for new video topics. Heck, I got stuck on food YouTube last week and I haven't got off of it yet. Anyway, guys, I'm Painfully Average. I hope to see you in the next one. And even if not, thank you for watching. Have a great day.